What is the jazz scene like in Liverpool? Talk me through.
Will any of them watch this? I wonder. Probably not. So I can tell you the truth.
Hello and welcome to What Do You Want to Talk About? My name's Ben. This is Ni.
Hi.
Ni, what do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about life.
Let's do it. It's still happening.
It's happening. It's
Unrelentingly.
live and direct. Honestly, it took me forever to get here from Liverpool today.
Yes. Okay, let's talk about
I am absolutely furious.
You didn't abandon your journey, which I'm really grateful of.
Oh, but it made me really question the whole thing. You know?
I often find that when I have to travel outside of Hackney.
Outside of, okay, wow.
Yeah, I'm a real baby.
Whenever I have to move around London, I'm like, please, God, why? Why me? Why do I have to do this? Is it worth it? I don't know. But no, it's. I live in Liverpool, so it's a real struggle being an artist when everything's in London.
What drew you to Liverpool to begin with?
Years ago, I used to watch interiors and house development TV shows. All of those TV shows. That was my thing when I was a child. And I'm just weird, I know. And
that's really cute and also just really insane.
Yeah, it's
just
insane.
imagine a 3-year-old really loving
Lawrence. When I was 3.
Lawrence Llewellyn-Bowen.
I mean, yeah, interiors, property development, as it was. There was the Property Ladder, that was one of them. Yeah, I used to watch those, and I remember years and years ago, they used to say Liverpool's a really affordable place to own a home. And I was like, interesting. My parents, my dad was born in Birkenhead, so he's a Scouser. And my mum, when she moved from the Caribbean when she was little, moved to Liverpool. So fast forward, I met my partner we were both living and working in London and thinking, surely there's more to life than this. What are we doing here? This is awful. Why are we here?
Yeah.
We don't have parents to go live with. What are we doing? So then we decided we would leave London, and we were and this is a classic gentrifier story. I'm really sorry, everyone. But we were where should we go? And I was you know what? I really want to move to Liverpool. So should we go and have a look at Liverpool? And my partner was yeah, okay, let's go and have a look. Then we went, and we were yeah. This feels right.
Correct.
Let's go.
All of those TV shows, they were true.
They were right. They were all right. I've just found my dream house that I can actually buy.
What is the jazz scene like in Liverpool? Talk me through.
Will any of them watch this? I wonder. Probably not. So I can tell you the truth. No, basically, it's very there's a lot of bars that put on trad jazz. There's not a lot of infrastructure, so I think the jazz scene kind of plateaus at £60 to play a gig in a pub.
Right.
Unfortunately, but I'm trying to do something about it.
How is your... You said, it's difficult being a creative living in Liverpool when everything happens here.
You're right, I've got to go to London. Cool, that's £50, and that's with a rail card for a single.
I know, I've got to go up to Liverpool tomorrow. I just looked at the cost. That's no lattes for a week.
Well, more than a week, depending on what time you've got to go.
I don't know, girl, mine are £8 a go. The coffee shop by mine.
Oh yeah, it's Hackney.
I'm the problem.
I have a rail card because I'm just about under 30, so it's
There's really no need to bring violence onto this show. I've got a rail card. Well, do you know what? I've got a rail card because I've got a boyfriend, and you can do a 2 together, and I let him choose the pictures, and I will show you what he chose afterwards because I look like a fucking dweeb. And he chose the most smouldering, beautiful picture of him, and he chose a picture of me holding a beer doing this with a sparkler.
I need to see this.
Can I get it now?
Please show me.
Hold on. This.
Oh my God, that is actually ridiculous. I'm so sorry.
Can you see that?
I'm surprised they allowed that, to
I'm
be honest.
fucking surprised they allowed it.
I'm surprised.
Anyway, we're getting somewhat distracted. Obviously, in Liverpool, I wanted to ask about how being in the city has helped your creativity and helped you sort of process things because you've got a new EP coming out.
Yeah, I really do owe my career to Liverpool. Before my partner and I moved there, I've always been a singer in some way, in some format, but I never really considered having a career in music. We moved there just before lockdown. Having the space and then time kind of opened this door of creativity, but also of healing and kind of tapping into my roots a bit and understanding a bit more of my family history and the context within which my parents were raised or like, I was going to say dragged up, but it wasn't like that. But do you know what I mean? but in the context of Liverpool at that
There's
time.
a lot of people that now can't watch the Liverpudlian drag scene. Anyone related to you?
No, yeah, I love my family. They're amazing. But more, when I say dragged up, I mean like the context of being black people in the Merseyside area from the 60s onwards. Like, I just think there's so much there to unpack, which I'm still exploring. Like talking to all my great aunties and trying to understand and piece things together. But yeah, I think like the space and like the context has been really inspiring for me. And also just like being able to live in a relatively affordable way. I sound really posh. I went to like a posh school in Bristol. It was like private for the first year that I was there, and I don't like, it's crazy that I was able to go there. Coming from a council house, like private school isn't, the two worlds don't really collide.
Not like your natural bedfellows.
Yeah, it was, so I feel like I very much assimilated and yeah.
What was that experience like?
It was definitely a challenge. Like I've kind of fell into the group with like the rich girls, and don't ask me why or how, because that's not the experience that I was living. But I remember like going to one of their houses. It was like year 6, and we'd like been to the zoo for a birthday party. Like,
I fucking love that zoo. Do you know the one about the guy? This is very much tangenting, but it's so good. You know the parking attendant?
A legendary.
Oh, there's a legend.
Okay,
so
tell me.
So your man, Steve.
Steve, love you, Steve.
He was the parking attendant for the zoo. And every day would go and he'd collect the money. And then one day Steve just didn't turn up anymore. And so the zoo rang up the council and were like, yo, can you send another Steve? And they were like, who the is Steve?
Oh my God, I have heard this story.
So it turns out this man
has just been getting money.
Just had no business being there because the council thought the zoo did it. The zoo thought the council did it.
That is so good, so clever.
And also Steve his name is not Steve, but Steve just f***ed off one day.
Oh, he had enough money to go live his best life. He owns it now. He's actually bought them out with all the money he earned from the parking.
I hope that's true.
I guess so do I.
I wish you well, Steve.
In it, Steve. Well done.
Anyway, I very much interrupted your story.
No, I love it. No, I do know that story though.
It's good.
It's pretty crazy.
That's my aim in life, is to be Steve.
Right, let's have car park. I just felt like quite out of place and quite like not good enough, because there's always, it kind of creates that element of comparison. And I'm kind of like an undiagnosed ADHD babe as well. So I'm like very sensitive, very like emotional, I feel things really deeply. And so there's just like a whole trail of inadequacy that followed from that moment. And it's like, I'm happy that they were my friends. Like, I feel like I'm 29 now. I'm so wise, and like I've had so much time to think about all this stuff through lockdown and whatever. And like, I guess being an artist as well, it's like my career is to talk about my experience through song. I kind of decided that I would like go to university. But before I came to uni, I would kind of decided to take a gap year and like kind of went on a bit of a wayward path. And I got into drugs, as you do in Bristol, because what else are you going to do?
Honestly, walk up hills, take care.
I mean, don't do drugs because they're bad.
They are bad.
It can really change the trajectory of your life. Like, what would my life have been if I didn't get into drugs and like start living this life that I was living? And I'm like, oh, I'd probably be rich. Like, I've actually had so much promise. I was quite academic. I was quite like focused. I was like on it, ready, but yeah, drugs ruin everything. Also.
Very Moorish.
Very Moorish. Oh, I'm loving this hell that I'm living in.
Just a bit more of it, it will solve it.
Yeah, exactly. Keep going, it'll be fine. Wow, I've never spoken so openly about drugs. Wow.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for this therapy session.
No problem. What pulled you out of it?
I met my partner. We were both working at the Apple store, which is our cute little Regent Street love romance story. I think just meeting him and finally someone like caring about me and like being like, are you all right? Like, can I help? Can I like help you navigate? Like, are you all right? Do you think you need some therapy or something? That just, I think just having someone care, like not like a good time friend, but someone who's there in like the dark moments, who's like, I see you and I want to support you and help you, because I know that this isn't you. This is like a version of you that's just been like chipped away out over the years. And like, I see something like, and I'm going to help you like So yeah, really meeting my partner. And I always say to him, like, you're my knight in shining armor. And he's like, stop it, don't say that. It's so cringe. And I'm like, yeah, but it's true. I'd be dead if it wasn't for you, literally.
That's really sweet.
So yeah, moving to Liverpool definitely helped shift things from that to what they are now.
Would you say it feels a bit twee to be like, find salvation in music, but find salvation in music?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I always like have to pinch myself that it's like my job, a job that enables me to constantly be processing things and understanding myself in a more rounded, well-rounded way. So yeah, thank you, Liverpool.
Thank you. The new EP, Mother's Arms, is exploring lots of this.
Yeah, it is.
Talk me through the process of that.
You know what? It's definitely, yeah, like I said, it's scary and like, but also really liberating as well, because I feel like sometimes people meet you and they don't know you. And then it's like, you know what, listen to my music and then you'll like start to understand me a bit more. So like, it's liberating. I was with one of my friends the other day and she's like 50 something and she's a mum of 4 living in Liverpool, but she's a Londoner. I was sitting with her son, who's really cool, Theodore Cruz. He's like a model, like dancer. He's just cool. He's like 15 or something, but like I remember his 10th birthday, you know, and you're like, oh my God, look at you, you're a whole grown up now.
I know, I hate it when they do that. It's just, can you stop?
Stop doing that. It's making me feel old.
What
Classic.
do you mean?
You have a whole career, what? We were sitting at the table and he was just talking about like, oh yeah, that's just not for me. And I was like, weird. And then I texted her like, has Theo heard my song? He said not for me so many times. And she went, oh my God, yeah, we listen to it around the house all the time. Like we're all singing along, we all love it. And I was like, oh my God, that's crazy. Like a 15-year-old is able to be like, yeah, that's not for me. And like say no to stuff that they're not cool with. I wish I had that at 15.
Oh my God, I wish I had that now.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You better go listen to Not For Me, babe. But like
now.
Yeah, out now on all DSPs. And it got to #1 in the jazz charts.
Did it?
On iTunes. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
We're almost out of time, but I wanted to make sure that we talked really briefly about Mother's Arms, and it comes out March the 4th.
Yes.
You see that? That was good. March the 4th, 2026.
Ah.
How are you feeling about it?
Do you know what? I'm really ready for it to just be out in the world, but also quite nervous because it's really vulnerable, and I guess it's a really big insight into my mum and my relationship. And yeah, the songs that have come out so far we're getting there. So yeah, I'm excited for people to hear it and hopefully for it to like resonate and for it to hopefully help people navigate their like mother-daughter or mother-son or whatever relationship. And yeah, I just hope it does for other people what it has done for me, like what the process has done for me, which has been really healing.
Where can will people be able to come and hear it live?
Yeah, so we are plotting a spring tour.
Great.
We're going to release vinyl as well, which is like, I think it will be a really nice like Mother's Day gift. Do you know what I mean? Like, because it's like...
Oh, I see, the March release. Oh, yeah.
Do you know what? That was like kind of... It was also just like, we need to get this out so we're like ready for festival season. But then I was like, oh, Mother's Day. Great. Marketing.
We'll cut that and pretend like this was your like business bitch.
Yeah, what do they call it? Girl boss.
Girl boss.
Girl boss
Gatekeep. Gaslight.